up, troops? Welcome back to the Litanah Army. I'm Lit, and this is Fortnite Save the World, and we're checking out today Swashbuckler Keelhaul. Now, the damage that she's got, the standard perk that she's got, is this. So what you actually do is dealing damage with a pistol increases sword damage. So if we have a look, because we're going to be using it as the commander, what we've actually got here is dealing pistol damage increases sword damage by 65% for 6 seconds. Replaces the standard perk if this hero is slotted as the commander. Now, the thing is with this is it's okay. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as well as say Swordmaster Ken does. If we just have a quick look at Swordmaster Ken, what you will notice is the minute he kills one enemy, which will put him into shadow stance, he actually gets an increase of 75%. So without having to mess around changing pistols and everything else, Swordmaster Ken just gets that. But Swordmaster Ken is a mythic, so maybe that is part of the hero rework, and that's meant to happen so that mythics are now more mythic, so to speak. But nonetheless, she's a ton of fun to play. So what we've actually got on there, I've got Endless Shadow because I've increased Shadow Stance duration by 4 seconds. So that actually makes it 8 seconds that I'm going to have the Shadow Stance on there for. Now, I only actually need it to be 6 seconds because that's how long the actual swashbuckle thing, like swash, lasts for. But that's okay. So we've gone for this. We've got Assassination. So dealing melee damage grants 1 stack of Assassination up to 5 times. Assassination lasts 5 seconds and increases melee weapon damage by 4.5%. We're going to be in that quite a lot. So we've got Shadow Stance as well, increases sword damage by 25%. Pretty standard with this hero. You're gonna really need that. Anatomy lessons as well, so that increases the critical rating of swords, axes, and scythes by 15. Then you've got corrosive strikes, so melee crits hits apply 30% snare and affliction, and then you've got medicinal fumes as well. I did try running survivalist in there, but I find it just works better if you've got medicinal fumes. I don't know why, it just does. The one other one you could use in there that I thought was okay was hybrid. Hybrid would work well using this with the corrosive strikes, added more affliction, but you tend to find with the damage setup you've got, most things are dead, and you know, before you even get to the end of it, before you start needing affliction duration. And medicinal fumes just works much better because the smoke bomb will start healing your allies as well. So we'll do this one. We're going to do a PL 100 encampment, but yes, I've seen it already. We have actually got slowing pulls on there, healing death burst and metal corrosion, but we have got sword ninjas, which just works perfectly with this hero. So the weapons that I'm going to take out, just before I quickly jump in there, just quickly show you guys this. So the actual loadout that I'm going to take is, I'm using the Founders Revolt with it. Now, I've seen people using that. Team Vash was using the Zap Zap. I've tried it with the Bald Eagle, which works really good. Works great with Jack's Revenge. But I find it works more, it's more effective actually with the Founders Revolt. But I'll show you what I mean in a second. So let's just jump in with the Swashbuckler Keelhaul and see just how well she holds up. Okay, let's go and help with the actual mission. But she's not bad. She can definitely hold her own. I tend to just use the Founders Revolt just because you've got the damage clear like so, look, and then that's it. Then you can just kind of wade in and you'll be fine. And because we've got medicinal fumes, we should live. Even with the healing death bursts, we should be absolutely fine. There you go. You'll find yourself not using the kunai or the actual stars very much. They're not really a thing. I should get extra pickaxe damage, that'd be cool. But it only lasts for 6 seconds, so you've kind of got to be switching all the time. I thought about hot swap might be a good one, but then I found that when I was testing that out, I lost too much damage. So here we are, look, so we're actually swarmed, and if you remember, we kept dying the other day when we were trying to use the ninjas in like situations like this. But even with the healing death bursts, this one actually holds up. Okay, so I just kind of usually start on the outer edge, just shooting a little bit, that's it, and then just switch over to the sword, and then you're pretty much good to go. You've got the kunai if you need it. But she's pretty decent. She's not too bad. The kunai just doesn't really work for me. I don't know what it is. I love the look of the skill. I mean, it looks awesome. The only thing about this build is you tend to be waiting sometimes. You sometimes find that you're waiting for the smoke bomb to come up, which is a little bit annoying. But I mean, you could perk that. I tried it, you know, getting the smoke bomb cooldown reduced, but it takes away too much from the other skills. Right, here we are. First in, last out. So look, there we go. So we just start off, and then that's it. We just go wading in. Let's switch to the 106. Okay, so there we go. We've only got 6 seconds, don't forget. And that is it. Kunai, smoke bomb. And this is a PL 100 encampment. I mean, these are meant to be super tough. Okay, there we go. So if we just fire into them like this, then we just jump in. I'll put the 106 on. So this is a 106 crypto sword. It's not even fully finished, I don't think. I don't even think I've got this fully buffed up. Maybe I have. I know it's got life leech on there. This is without even the smoke bomb. See, that was quite frustrating because they kept getting trapped inside the buildings. Okay, so let's try it with the smoke bombs. I'll just show you guys. I mean, it's not even a well perked out gun that I'm using. I'm just using the Kunai Storm. I'm just using a Nature Founders Revolt. God, look at all them clouds. Just do not like it. Not needed. It might even be worth putting pistol perks on this hero, because some of the time, you know, sometimes you are just going to be using the pistol. And look, the smoke bomb, this is what I was talking about. It can just take a while, but she'll be absolutely fine in this scenario still, as long as you're killing husks at the same time. So make sure that you're actually dropping them kills, then you will find that the health will stay up. And whenever you're not in combat, just get the pistol back out, just make some shots and you're good. Okay, super encampment coming up then. This will be a better test. Okay, now this should be more fun. So there we go. So we'll pop the smoke bomb, get the weapon on now, and then we just need to go wading in. And do you know what I do miss on this hero? Dragon Slash. She definitely needs to have Dragon Slash. That would just make it a totally different ball game. So now the pistol's worn off because we're well over 6 seconds there. But look, our survivability is pretty good. Now what you can do, you see, you can be taking out mist monsters with something like a bald eagle, and then that'll do it. That'll actually work really, really well. But you know what? With the damage, with the smoke bomb and everything else, you tend to be fine. As long as you're dropping kills, you're pretty much indestructible. Not a lot is going to get you. Okay, there we go. Feel like I'm in first person. I'm not. It's just when the camera angle just goes a bit wappy on you. But even with the death burst, you know, she's pretty tanky. She's not the perfect tank. There's better tank. You know, there's more tanky heroes in this, and there's better ninjas in this. But still, I still enjoy using her so far. If you want fun heroes, then the rework has definitely, you know, brought something to it. Do you know, when you've got like the coconut hero who we used the other day, and you've got this hero, and I can't wait to try out the others as well. It's actually been a load of fun just getting to use these heroes and just trying them out. I mean, of course, a good weapon to use would be Jack's Revenge. Do you know, would be a pretty awesome one. The slowing field tends to work really well with this hero too. Okay, let's just drop the smoke bomb. And look at our energy. Even though we're in the middle of all these death bursts, and in the middle of what can only be described as a poop storm, shall we say, we're still alive somehow. Okay, and we are kind of feeding off these. So we are feeding off the little ones because we kind of need them dead, just so that we can get the kills to keep our smoke bomb up. I'm just switching between 106s and 130 swords all the time. I do love this crypto sword though, it just looks so cool. There we go, let's just wade in. Smoke bomb's up in 2, but I don't think we're going to need it. Do you know what? You don't see many urban assaults these days. Hats off to you for playing urban assault. So just fire into the crowd kind of thing, and that's it. It'd be so good to Dragon Slash into these, or even Dragon Slash out of situations. But unfortunately, maybe that would make the hero too OP. And maybe there's too many Dragon Slash heroes anyway. Everyone wants Dragon Slash. That's kind of a thing. Do many people still play Urban Assault? I mean, is that like a popular class still? Just seems that I've not hardly seen Urban Assault since the hero rework. I miss her. Alright, there we go, look. So we're just going to pop. We're just going to pop with this. Okay, we need to pop the smoke bomb. And we need to be getting them kills. If we're not getting the kills, that's when we're going to die. So we need to actually be dropping things down pretty quickly. But look, even these blasters up close, we're fine. Just back to the pistol. Just do a bit of pistol damage. There we go. We can't drop the smoke bomb now. I'd love to just... You kind of find yourself pushing the keys forward to Dragon Slash, even though you know you can't. Okay, so just back on with the pistol then. And then that's it. Then we've got the sword up. Smoke bomb's back. Again, not that we need it. You find yourself not needing smoke bomb, but if you want to min-max, you know, if you want to maximize your damage, then you need to be dropping that smoke bomb every time that you're in any sort of combat. I mean, a great tactic is to actually use the Bald Eagle, or maybe Jack's Revenge, to actually just take out the big mist monsters, because like there, I could just land a headshot instead of having to do it this way. That would actually probably be better. But you know, this still works. This still works just right. There we go. Come on, Blasteroo. And all you're going to be doing is just pointing them down, really. That's it. And then just switch back to your pistol, and then keep on going. It's really simple, to be honest. I mean, it's going to take a bit of practice, but I like that. Heroes, I wish that the hero was more OP or got more of a buff for doing something that was more difficult. Do you know, so even making, like, I don't know, chaining together 20, like, pistol hits to get a bigger buff. Do you know, maybe get something like a 150% buff. That would be pretty cool. Just so that you've really got a min-max. And all you're really doing, like I said, I mean, the slowing fields are good, but just dropping that pistol damage, just switching over, and then that is it. Then you're pretty much invincible, shall I say? Can I use the word invincible? There we go. Okay, we got the second top score. I mean, that Urban Assault was insane, 8-6. But I think, do you know what I mean? Urban Assault's still pretty, you know, still a really decent hero. It's hard to keep up with soldiers. And Outlanders too, for that matter. I mean, they can be really hard to beat. Now, this is the way that I usually do it. So I usually have the Bald Eagle on the right-hand side, and then I have the Founders on the left-hand side with whatever weapon I'm using in the middle. So what I can usually do then, I can just, like, you know, drop off the peripherals like so. Hold on, let's do that again. There you go. So just drop them off like this. Okay, we're using nature against fire. That's dumb. But okay, so we'll just drop the smoke bomb, and then that is it. Now we've actually got the buff on there, so we should be doing decent damage. And all we're going to be doing is just dropping the pistol, going back onto him, and just keeping inside. Now the only problem is now we're not getting kills to actually put our energy back up or to put our health back up, but that doesn't matter. We're still going to kick his butt anyway, and that is it. Now, okay, we've all seen Rio with a bundle bus be able to take out like heroes like this or smashers, mist monsters, super easy. But if you go with that, something like the Bald Eagle, and then you should be absolutely fine. Again, Smoke Bomb takes a little while to come back, and you've got no Dragon Slash to close the gap, which is a little bit, you know, you've got to change your playstyle up to how you probably play most of your ninjas. But that's okay, it just seems to work still. So we get the Bald Eagle on, just take the shots, take a couple of shots, that's it, hit the smoke bomb, and then just go wading in. And as long as you're killing, you'll even heal the blasters' blasts, should we say? Oh, this is perfect. So we actually want these little ones coming in so that we can drop them kills in there. And you should still live. I mean, even though this is close, don't get me wrong, we're still fine. 2 blasters, and we're good. I mean, honestly, I've got to take my hat off to Epic with the hero rework, mainly because I like the fact that there's all these new quirky heroes. I love the coconut mechanic that they're trying out. Now, I'm not saying every single mechanic that Epic released, you know, has got to be absolutely spectacular. It hasn't. That's not how, you know, that's not how games develop. You need these characters. You need characters like this one, just so that we can actually get it. I hope that Smasher doesn't aggro. Oh, he has. Brilliant. But you actually need some heroes like this, just so that we can actually, you know, test them out, try new things. It's important. Okay, so there we go, look. So there we go, I'm going to just fire the Founders Revolt in a little bit there. We have got a Smasher running around here at the same time. Oh my god. And this is just, as I said, testing the heroes out. And I like it. I like the fact that we can try new builds for very, like, specific situations, which is really good. Here we go. I love the slow motion charge on Smashers. There we go, let's put you down. You guys down, you down, and then we've got a blaster on the Smasher. There we go, blaster. What am I about blaster on the Smasher? Bald Eagle on the Smasher, and then that's it. I haven't got the smoke bomb. I'm 10 seconds out on it. But you know what? The damage is good. While you've got the shadow stance up, just quickly switch over, take the pistol shot, switch back. And there you go. You're just doing, you know, you're doing like crazy damage, which is absolutely great and making this hero a ton of fun. But let me know what you think down below, guys. I'd love to get your take on this hero. I know not every hero is going to be OP. We always like them events, don't we, where you get like all the heroes, like the road trip event, and nearly all the heroes end up being absolutely awesome. Where we're not going to get that all the time, but I do like it that we've got the diversity and, you know, we can try out our own new fun, different builds and our own new fun, different ways to play, which is absolutely great, I think. But let me know down below, guys. If you're not part of the Litanah Army already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are one of the troops, don't forget how awesome you are. And don't forget to drop me a like, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.